Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I am going to be spending all of my splinters on the new legendary camo for the E100. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's basically just a reskinned version of the current camo we already have. If you take a close look at this camo, we can see the ladder on the side, the searchlight on the top, and yeah, we can see this is the exact same camo here. It's just a spring theme and a winter theme. But I think we can all agree the winter theming does look better, at least in my personal opinion. I think it looks better. So because of that, I'm going to be getting my hands on this camo today. But yeah, it's going to cost a lot of splinters. We can actually see how expensive this gets. The final stage is upwards of 12,000 and 11,000 splinters. That means just 13, 14, and 15 is going to cost you over 35,000 splinters. That is insane. I have 74,000 splinters on this account by exchanging all of the camos that I had duplicates of and all of the attachments that I don't care about. So yeah, we're going to see if we can get it. I also want to check the drop chance. Let's see, the drop chance of the camo. What? 0.001. Yeah, so in other words, you're going to have to open every single one of these stages. So we got a tiki camo. We got an encryption camo. I mean, I guess the one nice thing is you do get a bunch of camos from this draw, so if you did have a bajillion splinters lying around, you can get some cool camos, I guess. You can get some Chinese garden camos. Oh, we got another encryption. Okay, we've already spent 30,000 splinters. Okay, now we're up to 7,500 a pop. We got a Annihilator background. I'm not even gonna have enough splinters. We got the Tempest camo for the IS-4. Yep, and there you go. We got the Fighting Spirit. Oh my god, bro. I need to get rid of more attachments and things. I don't even know what to get rid of at this point. I don't have any more oh, wait. I can exchange these. Yes, we can exchange my garage gear, guys. Boom, boom. Well, we got 4 of these cars. There you go. Boom. Okay. I can get rid of one of these. Easy. Okay. I'll keep the ones that I have singles of. I don't know if there's anything else I can really exchange. I could get, like, some of these camos exchanged, I guess. There's not much left. I actually really like the MB Cops one, and I like the Christmas holiday magic, so I'm not going to get rid of that. I've got like some of these goofy things. Robo Companion I don't really care too much about. How much does this exchange for? Sure, 900. Okay. Alright, how many splinters do we have now, guys? I have 24,000. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a Forester camo for the grill. And I need more splinters. Oh my god, this is the most expensive thing ever. What's the drop chance now? Is it a 50-50? Okay, no, it's literally impossible to actually get the... You have to open every stage to get it. Okay. So I need 20,000 more. I can't get 20,000 more splinters on this account. Like, I literally can't. Unless you can, like, get splinters from opening some sort of crates or something. Wow. Well, guys, even though I have a press account, evidently I don't have the splinters to get anything on this account. The camo containers aren't really going to help me, I don't think, because these don't give me splinters. Alright, well, I'm gonna go hop onto my main account, and we'll see if I have enough splinters there. Well, after exchanging almost all of my attachments on this account, I have a whopping 130,000 splinters to spend for this camo. Is this worth 130 plus thousand splinters? No. No, this is definitely not worth it. If you have this many splinters lying around, spend them on customization containers. They're going to get you 10,000 times further than this draw. This is literally the most expensive thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at this. I had 130,000 when I started. I'm now down to 50,000, and there's still 3 stages to go. 40,000. Oh, here we go. 30,000, and now we have the final camo. It basically costs you about 100,000 splinters to get this camo for guarantee. And judging that on the final stage, it's like a 0.99% drop chance still. You're not getting the camo unless you open up every single stage or you get incredibly lucky. Isn't that so fun? I would assume the camo is somewhere in my appearance tab. Where the heck is it? And once again, me with my 8,000, oh, there it is. Use. Yeah, bro, let me exchange this camo for 640, you know? I just spent 100,000 splinters to get it. I think I should exchange it. Alright. Well, as I said, we can see the camos are identical. There is really no differences between the two, apart from the color around them. But I like the winter theme better. I'm actually glad I'm able to pick this up on my main account as well, mainly because of the fact, you know, it's my actual account and not a press account, which is pretty dang sweet. I think that this camo looks really, really cool personally, and yeah, how about we do a game with E100 and see what it can do? I'm going to mount the big gun today. I haven't used the big old chonky gun on the 100 in a while, and, you know, every now and then it's fun to still thwomp somebody for a big 600 and, what is it, 60 damage? What is the alpha on this gun? Yeah, 660. It used to be higher, but Wargaming nerfed it. To be fair, it's understandable. I think 680 damage per shot was a little too much for a heavy, but 660 is still quite a bit, and it does allow you to get some big old chunks out. So yeah, let's see what the 100 can do. In general, it's a pretty fun tank. You know, it's got a lot of armor, it's got a lot of hit points, and with the two different guns, you can actually have very, very different play styles, which I find incredibly exciting. You know, I like high DPM sometimes, and I also like big alpha. And the 100's great because you can choose between two very solid options. You have a lot more DPM with the 460 alpha, but you have a lot more alpha, 200 more with the 15 centimeters. So there's some big advantages and disadvantages. The biggest disadvantage is the 100,000 splinters I just spent. I cannot believe that Wargaming made the camo that expensive. I was expecting it to be maybe like 30,000 splinters, you know, because 30,000 is already quite a bit, but what the heck, 100,000, that is insane. That means basically the only people that are going to get their hands on this camo are people that have, like, literally, you know, thousands of dollars worth of just random junk in their garage like me and are going to get rid of it. There's no free-to-play players that are going to have that many splinters. I don't think there's many people that are going to have that many splinters. And not to mention, there's no way to really get splinters to what I'm aware, unless you want to purchase, like, customization containers and then exchange the camos. But that will literally take you so long to do, it will probably not be worth the time invested. So, yeah. Let's drive over here. We got the 268 version 4 all the way in the back, aiming. Oh, come on, STB. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? All right, let's aim it on the lower plate. Nice, 542. Our STB rather annoyingly went like right in front of us there, but we were still able to get the shell out, so not too big of a deal. All right, we got a little bit of a reload left, and then we'll be able to get some more damage out. No, you're not cutting me off. Yeah, I got it. Like, is it that hard to give you teammate just a little bit of room? No? All right, well. Let's aim it on the enemy 100. Aiming. Chonk. There you go. 600 damage shot. Oh, it's a player number. Well, that makes sense. Let's put on our adrenaline and see if we can get some more damage. This C100 is like full-on brain rot here. Bro has no clue what he's doing. But I will fully take the advantage of his brain rot and farm him out. So let's move up here. I know I'm blocking the Yag, but I just want to move up a little bit over here. That way I can get into a slightly better position. I would assume our Yag's going to get that clear. Yep, there you go. And we can get over to the XM66F, who's right in front of us, and maybe get a little bit of damage into him. Enemy spotted. Oh, we spotted an E100 in the back. Interesting. We also have the V4 over here. Let's aim it on that player. And bonk! What's interesting about the E100 is that it's actually quite accurate. Like, you would expect, you know, a 600 alpha gun to miss a lot of its shots, but unironically, it actually doesn't. It usually hits most of its shots. Now, the DPM is quite bad on this vehicle, as expected. You know, you're going to be sitting there and waiting a while to get these shells out, but still, we're up to 3,000 damage already. If I was running the lower alpha gun, I probably would be in a little better of a situation right now, just because of the damage per minute. You know, I'd definitely be able to get a bit more farm into something like this XM66F. But at the same time, I can still take a big old chunk out of his vehicle and continue making my way downtown. We have the T-22 in front. What are you going to do, T-22? You going to drive off the hill? Not really sure what your game plan is, but I've still got a little bit left on my reload. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the 183. Interesting. Well, I'm going to aim it on that 183. Aiming. Chonk. 680 damage shell. We all hate 183s, so I will definitely go out of my way to shoot that player over the T-22. Pretty good game, actually. I mean, a better game than I expected for the way that my team was going. General rule of thumb, if you stick with your team, you'll usually do all right. If you don't stick with your team, you won't do all right, you know? That's as simple as it is. So even though my team didn't go exactly the way I wanted them to, they still did support me, and I was able to deal 4,400 damage, block 1,700, and arrive with a pretty strong victory. So not too bad. Was this noob matchmaking? Yeah, it was. Like, I was gonna say, this game was way too easy, and the players were so brain rotted that, like, that had to have been noob MM. Every now and then, if there's not enough people in the game, it will throw you into noob matchmaking. Like, we can see this is obviously not an account that should be in those queues, but yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Either way, that's the 100. That's the legendary camo for the vehicle. What do I think about it? Well, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's cool. Thankfully, it's just a cosmetic, though. So at the end of the day, you can just buy the Jotun, and you'll be, you know, just as fine as you will be having the winter version. The only difference is that the winter version looks a little cooler. But if you don't have, you know, 8 billion shards or splinters to spend, you're not really going to be able to get this. It's about 100,000 to get it. So, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.